This meeting is being recorded.
Hey Bereans, our trivia for today is directed, and we will start at Genesis 2:16. Now if we look at the definition, and he will much direct, it's the word vaiza. Vaiza. Vaizaf is that word. And it's in the ancient account, Genesis 2:16, and Adonai the Elohim directed upon the man, saying, from all the trees of the garden you will surely eat. In the modern explanation in the Hebrew, you see Adonai Elohim commanded to the man, saying, from any tree of the garden you may eat freely. So that was the first time we see the word God's directive. And he commanded, that is the modern way of looking at it. In the next account, Pharaoh directive. Pharaoh's directive is also in the ancient, and Pharaoh directed man concerning him, and sent him and his woman and all which belongs to him. This is when the first time Abraham and Sarai went to Egypt, and Sarai was referred to as sister, and where the Pharaoh had taken her in. In the ancient account, in the current account, Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they escorted him away with his wife and all that belongs to him. So that's how they got rid of him from Egypt. Abimelech's directive. Similarly, as we see another account, Abimelech directed all the people, saying, the touching with this man and with his woman, he will surely be put to death. And that's again the same story where Sarai was referred to as sister, and Abimelech almost took her for wife. So Abimelech charged all the people, saying, He who touches this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. And that was the second time we see the word directive. Third time, Isaac directive. Isaac's directive was in Genesis 28:6, and Esau saw that Isaac exalted Jacob, and sent him unto Padan Aram to take for him from there a woman, in exalting him. And he directed upon him, saying, you will not take a woman from the daughters of Canaan. And of course, in the current, now Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob, and sent him away to Padan Aram to take to himself a wife from there, saying, you shall not take a wife from the daughters of the Canaanites, or the Canaan. Then Jacob's directive came much later, as he was coming out and to meet Esau this time. We see it in the old account, and he directed them, saying, in this way you will say to my lord, to Esau, in this way your servant Jacob said, I have immigrated with Laban, and I delayed until now. So he had stayed about 20 years with Laban. So now he's heading back, and so he is going to encounter Esau with his men, and so that's why he commanded his servants to say likewise. And in the modern version, he also commanded them, saying, thus you will say to my master Esau, thus says your servant Jacob, I have sojourned with Laban and stayed until now. So that ends our directed passages. Thank you for listening. Stop share.